What is going on YouTube? Hayden Mike making another brand new Crypto TV episode, and in today's video we're going to be continuing tracking pretty much the Ethereum, the Solana and Bitcoin symmetrical triangle, price ceiling, ascending fractal, and just overall technical indicators here. You can see we've been tracking a Bitcoin symmetrical triangle for days now, and we got bull trapped in a couple of days ago. This was on the 27th. It is currently the 31st, so about 4 days ago here we got bull trapped as we had a beautiful downtrend here. Price broke above and then immediately corrected back down inside to complete the symmetrical triangle. We're starting to see a bit of turbulence right now. We're going to have to tweak the price ceiling to adjust and take account for this kind of resistance here, because you can see we haven't actually broken out of it just yet. We actually had a major retracement here, which is just lovely, as we don't have a confirmed price ceiling just yet. We do have a floor though. So we do need to kind of tweak the charts just a hair to kind of account for this here. And then hopefully very soon we'll be able to finally buy back in, because I know you guys have been patiently waiting, making fun of me in the comments down below, which is always a joy. But it is going to take some time, and finally we're going to see that break hopefully soon. However, today is Friday, so we'll see if that break happens over the weekend. Typically that doesn't, so we'll see if that actually does anything of the matter here. We'll also be looking at Ethereum's little uptrend here. Clearly there's some sort of resistance it's having trouble breaking through. Solana, same exact pattern here. We had a beautiful bull flag. You can see, on the 4-hour charts here, we had a beautiful uptrend followed by a lower high, lower low pattern. We broke out, and then since then consolidated out. We hit a resistance, and since then we've fallen, and now we're using this moving average as a means of support and just duking it out, holding this support, and hopefully we'll be able to break through it here. You can see on the daily it looks a little bit more unconcerning here, although we do need to see how this is going to pan out in the near future. We're also going to be looking at XRP symmetrical triangle, and then we're going to be looking at the S&P 500. So I'm excited to go over all of this with you guys in a second. But with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump right into today's episode. So guys, hopefully you haven't forgotten yet, but FAIRDESK, I decided to work with FAIRDESK here in regards to creating some copy trades. It's new to me. It's been around for a while now, but I just started posting some trades on here, and I'm trying to make up for the losses that we took in the previous trades here. But I still think we're doing pretty good. So if you guys want to check out some transparent trades or make passive trades without actually having to do the work here, you can follow me on FAIRDESK with the link down in the description below, and then you just type in Crypto TV on copy trade and you'll be able to find me. Super easy, super cool, link down below. And on top of that, if you guys want to check out another exchange, FAIRDESK is offering sign-up bonuses up to 100K in free cryptocurrency and futures bonuses by making your deposit and trading. Super easy, super simple. It's a great way to get some free cryptocurrency, as well as being able to passively trade too, which is also real nice and real unique. So make sure to check that out with a link down in the description below. Anywho, diving into today's video, I guess we'll start off on XRP, as you guys have been paying attention to it. Now, a lot of these videos, I do mention XRP in the title. However, it is just a consolidative pattern here, but I do reference that we are focusing these episodes on Bitcoin and Solana in regards to their symmetrical triangle technical indicators that are forming and almost at completion here. But what is also almost at completion is XRP. So unlike Bitcoin and Solana, which we were tracking on 4-hour charts, which was much more aggressive, XRP, we've been tracking a symmetrical triangle on its daily chart. And you can see we fell into this sort of symmetrical triangle, higher low, lower high. And as we beautifully fill in this gap here, we're going to be left with a decision. And that decision will end fairly soon. Mid-June is something that we've been tracking. It is, a lot of you guys are impatient. I understand. But, we are a conservative channel. So when the time comes, we can capitalize on it. But again, if you want to take a risk and maybe we'll just play the game here, there's a good chance over the next couple of days we're going to move up. More than likely. I mean, it's possible we could break down, but again, if you want to intraday trade, play it aggressive, you can see the clear pattern history here, which each time we head to bottom, we break up, and each time we head to top, we break down. It's consistent. So, if this went up here, and then this one here, and then this one here, what would most likely happen after that? We head up. It's much smaller than we have in the past, but a move to the upside nonetheless. So that's kind of where the market is. That's where we're looking for. Now, even if we do break out of this kind of symmetrical triangle here, I wouldn't buy in until we get confirmation kind of around this area where the moving averages are probably going to catch up to. We'll be right around here. And that will be left with that decision. Now, unfortunately for XRP's sake, we fell into the symmetrical triangle, and there's a good chance we could fall out of it. A lot of you guys are saying that on the comments too. That is a huge possibility, is that we break down from that, which would suck, but it is something we have to consider. However, then when you throw on the fact on the weekly chart, XRP's actually been creating higher lows consistently here. First was, what is this? 34 cents, 36, 43, 46, 49, 49 and change, and then 50. We've been consistently creating newer lows, higher lows. So with that in the sense, and now that we found some sort of downtrend here, we're kind of filling in a much bigger weekly chart too. And the only kind of resistance that we're having trouble with right now is breaking through this weekly green resistance here. If we manage to break through that, I can easily see us bouncing up to 59 cents, if not all the way up to retest top price ceiling at 63 cents here very easily. And it all kind of comes down to when that break is going to happen. You can see we've had a bit of turbulence here, unlike in the past. So at some point, though, it isn't going to last. We will break. 50 on the RSI looks great on the weekly chart, and 50 on the RSI for the daily chart on XRP. It all looks good and ready and primed to see continuous movements to the upside. It's just we have to be patient and wait for it to come. I know that's annoying. I know a lot of you guys want to get in and get out, but unless you're trading around on like the hourly or minute chart, which is just absurd if you want to trade on the minute charts here, this is pure luck in regards to how this is moving. Doable, of course, but it's not my forte here. Looking at the daily charts and the weekly charts and the overall longevity of XRP and these cryptos is the easiest in my playbook here to make conservative trades every now and then and actually walk away with some profit here. So allow this to complete itself, and then we'll have some more decisions to be made. So if we close below the support, though, then we know it's game on for a short opportunity. Now, to look at Bitcoin, which I think is the next big one here, we're going to have to tweak this chart. It's just going to have to be like that. It's super annoying. I get it. We might even have to, incorporate that top. I don't really like it that much here. It's something along the lines of here. I mean, we haven't had a solid resistance to confirm just yet, whether we want to include the wicks or not. You can see it like here. Maybe the daily will help us. You can see with the daily charts, this actually looks a little bit better. We only have one, maybe two, if not going on a third confirmation here. There's definitely a symmetrical triangle forming. I mean, if you guys can't see this clearly, I don't know how to help you, but there's definitely a symmetrical triangle forming here, and the 4-hour really solidifies that with the way this candle is moving here. So we broke into this, so ideally we should be breaking out. Typically, symmetrical triangles are just continuation patterns. So because we broke up and we had a bullish market into the symmetrical triangle, it should exit with a bullish market here, especially with us at 50 on the RSI here. We're just patiently waiting for this resistance to be broken so we can finally enter and, take advantage of the losses and make up for, at least for the losses that we took a couple of days ago when we entered and the markets just continue to consolidate. It's just part of the game. Sometimes we're going to miss and sometimes we're going to hit. It almost looks like this is kind of how the technical indicator wants to form. Something along the lines of this. So we'll play it safe. Once we get that confirmation, we'll buy back in. Who knows if that's going to be today or this weekend here, but it is something that we just have to be patient with. And when that opportunity approaches, we'll take advantage of it. We were patient with Ethereum and it paid off rewardingly, extremely. You can see here, it took a very long time, to be honest with you. Now, we did make some trades inside of this. You can see the Elliott impulse wave, so we were able to capitalize off some of that. But again, massive bull flag in, and you can see the typically continuation patterns here. And here we are breaking out of it again. So we were right on Ethereum. It took a long time to consolidate, but you can see it paid off nice with a 20 to 30% rally here. You can see at most 30, on the dot, 30%. So that's kind of what we're looking for, just on a shorter scale. Something a lot simpler on Bitcoin, more so forming on the 4-hour, so it'll happen a lot quicker than the Ethereum breakout. And lastly, Solana, this is just super annoying in my books here, the fact that we're still consolidating. There is a clear-cut resistance. You can see we've done nothing but had problems with this, and here we are again having that same problem, trying our hardest to break through it. It might not happen. And if it doesn't, it's all right because we can short it here. You can see we're holding on for dear life with this moving average. If that fails, we break through this, we break through really the floor, we're going to short. Otherwise, we break through ceiling, we'll continue where we left off here. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Smash that like button. Make sure to join FAIRDESK with a link down in the description below. Subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.